So basically, what I'm going to be talking about right now is one of the most underrated Pokemon spin-off games ever. And no, I'm not talking. And no, I'm not talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Poke Park or anything like that. Those games are kind of mid, but I never really tried Poke Park. But Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is not that great. Instead, I'm going to be talking about something that has been underappreciated, underrated, and overhated, and it has been a pretty forgotten gem and hidden gem, in my opinion at least. And I'm talking about Pokemon Rumble. What's Pokemon Rumble, you may ask? It's pretty much like a beat 'em up game. You start as a toy Pokemon, like a weak toy Pokemon, and then you actually, like, defeat defeat other Pokemon, like beat 'em up, like, all that stuff. And then if you're lucky enough, you can actually befriend the Pokemon. That's actually a lot stronger. But you only have 2 attacks. So yeah. But the main mechanic of Pokemon Rumble was actually to become the strongest toy Pokemon out there. So that's why they actually invented Pokemon Battle Royale toys. For those who don't know what a Battle Royale is, it's basically like some sort of battle that you have to be the last person standing in order to win. But when you're playing Pokemon Rumble in a Battle Royale, basically what you do is that you have to defeat every single Pokemon out there, but you cannot befriend them. And you have to defeat every single Pokemon out there, and you have to be the last one standing in order to win. So yeah, needless to say, it was a pretty good game, and it was actually a pretty fun game to play. And of course, I don't know if I should say of course or not, but it's also a multiplayer game. So if you have some friends with you, like up to 3 friends, including yourself, you can actually play 4-player. Now this game was actually released on the Wii, but not into a hard copy. It was actually a game as a digital copy, which was actually in the WiiWare, which the Wii shop actually got shut down. Like, I don't know, probably 2014 or 2016. I'm not too sure. And it's been kind of unplayable, and it's been pretty much impossible to play. That is, unless if you actually own the game and you actually own a Wii that you own the game on. And yeah, but other than that, it's pretty much impossible to play and to try Pokemon Rumble ever, and it's gone forever. But this wasn't the only game in the Pokemon spin-off series to ever be created. There was when the Nintendo 3DS launched, Pokemon Rumble Blast was also launched. Yeah. So basically, what the game actually has a storyline which doesn't really focus all about Battle Royale. It's mainly focusing on team battles and befriending Pokemon and retrieving stolen glow drops to bring peace in the world once and for all. And plus, that was actually the very first Pokemon game that I ever played as a child. I'm not talking about, like, the original Pokemon series, like Red and Blue, Gold, Silver, Sapphire and Ruby. None of those. I didn't really know what was an RPG game back then. But yeah, that was pretty much the very first Pokemon game that I ever played as a child when the Nintendo 3DS came around. And then came Pokemon Rumble U on the Nintendo Wii U. It's pretty much another form of a beat 'em up game, but you can actually play 4 players, which is pretty cool. And this time the game actually focuses on Battle Royale. You have to defeat all the enemies. Well, kind of Battle Royale, but you have to defeat all the enemies, including the boss itself. And if you're lucky enough, you can befriend them. And then there are some challenges to complete in each level. And it pretty much indicates whether you complete it or not. And you get to actually be rewarded with another Pokemon that can actually join your team if you actually complete all these challenges. But that doesn't mean that just because you didn't complete all these challenges doesn't mean that you get to move on to the next level. I mean, after you clear the level, you move on to the next level. That's just how video games work. Going back to the 3DS, there was also Pokemon Rumble World, which was actually a stamina-based game. Actually, I don't really know what kind of game was it, but it was actually like a beat 'em up, and it was kind of like Super Kirby Clash Deluxe. Like you have Vigor, and it pretty much limits how often you actually go in levels, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I actually have it on my 3DS right now. Same thing with Pokemon Rumble Blast, but except Pokemon Rumble World was actually free on the 3DS Nintendo eShop. And I'm pretty sure that it pretty much has to be like a pay to win video game. Wait, and I'm real sure that it pretty much had, in-game purchases, not really downloadable content. It was actually in-game purchases. But yeah. So why am I making this video? I just want to make this video because I just wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed the series. But even though I only played Pokemon Rumble Blast, U, and World, but I never really got to play the OG, the one that started it all, Pokemon Rumble, because I was young at the time and I didn't really have a Wii, which is right here. Hold on, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's my Wii. Well, yeah, I didn't really want the game until I turned, 17. When I was at the late beginnings of my 17 years. Days, I don't even know. But then I wanted the game, so badly. But I can't really get it anymore because, like I said, well, I don't know if I said that already, but Pokemon Rumble is no longer obtainable because it's like a digital only downloadable game that's only on the Wii, and it's a WiiWare game. But we all know what happened to the Wii shop. It got shut down and it actually got closed. So there's no way for us to obtain or buy or purchase or try or anything you name it, the game. And that pretty much bummed me out. I understand that one of the games is actually old, but shutting down the Wii shop won't actually fix a thing for Pokemon Rumble, at least. And yeah, it's actually a pretty small Pokemon side spin-off series, and yeah, there's also this one modded Pokemon Rumble game called Pokemon Rumble Weekend Edition, which actually adds a whole lot of new Pokemon. Well, not really, but it actually added Johto and Hoenn Pokemon, which by the way, Pokemon Rumble didn't really have any Johto or, Hoenn Pokemon, because they were mainly focusing on the Kanto region and the Sinnoh region. Because for Kanto it was actually the original, and they wanted to have a taste of Kanto, and Sinnoh, that was probably their newest generation of Pokemon before, at the time. So yeah, I'm making this, but mainly why I'm making this video right now is because I really want the Pokemon Rumble series to come back. If you guys watch my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2 video, no, actually not Nintendo Switch 2 video, but if you guys pretty much watch my I'm trying to think about what the video was. My plans for 2025, or my hopes and plans for 2025. You'll pretty much know that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out like later this year, like soon this year. And the only thing that I'm expecting from it is that they actually release a new Pokemon Rumble game. I don't care how crap it is, okay? Just do not make it a stamina based game, all right? Just like Kirby Clash. I just want it to be like a limitless Pokemon game that you can actually go through levels over and over again and actually have the same mechanic like Pokemon Rumble, and actually have, like, you know, battle royales, being able to befriend Pokemon, having like two attacking moves, being able to switch for stronger Pokemon. And yeah, every single element in Pokemon Rumble for the Wii, the original one, the OG one, would actually be added to the new Pokemon Rumble game. I mean, this Nintendo Switch 2 would actually be great either way, but I don't want to play it without. But I don't really want to play it without a new Pokemon Rumble game actually coming out. So yeah, I hope you learned something new. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and and I'm not even gonna bore you guys with the YouTube algorithm stuff. Just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss a single video I post. And I'm gonna try my best to upload a video. I'm gonna try my best to upload a video every day or every while or frequently. But yeah, if you really think that Pokemon Rumble should at least come back, and a new Pokemon Rumble game should actually be released, and all that stuff, make sure to leave a comment down below so that I don't know. I'm running out of words to say. Like I said, I have autism and I can't really speak clearly. But for now, that's it for me. Nintendo, please bring back Pokemon Rumble, or Game Freak, please bring back Pokemon Rumble. So, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Until then, that's it for me, guys. See ya.